I'm going to show you how to make insane money in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. You can do this early game, and it'll make enough money to last into the late game. I'm sitting on 5,000 right now, and I've only done this for like an hour or maybe 2 or something like that. And so you need something that's like 10,000, you can totally get the money this way. And if I find something better, I'll post out that too. But this is crazy, and you can do it right out of the gate. So right now, we are in Troszkowitz at this trader right here. So very first place that you end up in this game, right here. And you can just do this. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to save up some money to get a Savior Schnapp. It's not required, but it is ideal. So Savior Schnapp, that's in food. And just one of these. You get the recipe for this, but you can't really get the ingredients. So you could just go pick some flowers and then make a potion or two and then sell them. Whatever you gotta do, just try to get one. Not required, but definitely makes the beginning of this much easier. So you don't get caught. If you mess it up, you don't get caught by the guards. Because if you are brand new, if you just started especially, or if you've never done thieving, you're not gonna have good thieving skill. So go back here. There's a house right here. I'm gonna show this. Oh my god, I can't hit the right buttons. Shows on the map. There's a house right here behind his building. You can sleep here whenever you want. You can wait here whenever you want. And we're going to use this thing a lot. So I'm going to sleep now until just after midnight. So we're going to sleep until right here. You ideally want to go just after midnight because that's when people go to sleep. There's one person. There's a super person we can steal from every few days and just farm the money from the trader over and over and over again. It's insane. So we're going to head out of here and we're going to head to the east. And there's these big buildings right here. So I'll just show this on the map. We're heading over to these. Oh my gosh, I can't do this. Over here to these buildings. And this is where the bailiff is and stuff and the guards are. So you'll know you're in the right place because there's a guard leaning on this wall right here. He's always there 24/7, by the way. So you have to sneak through over here. And then once you get close, you can just go ahead and crouch in. Now, if your thieving skill is low, this is where you're really going to need the Savior Schnapp. But, you know, just to be safe, get it anyway if you've never done this before. So there's a guy right here. There's always some kind of guard here. Just go ahead and save your game right here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to rob him. If you haven't done pickpocketing before, I'll try to explain it. So you're going to hold the button until the thing starts turning really red, and that means he's about to wake up or be alerted, and then let go. And you're going to try to collect as much time as you can. Now, I have super high thieving skills, so you'll see mine go crazy, but I got to pull out right there. Then you got that amount of time to go steal stuff, so you're going to want to try to find his keys. They're always going to be at the bottom. Yours will be question marks if you're low thieving skill, and you'll reveal it and then select it, take it. That's what you saved before. You can just play with that and play with that until you figure it out and get it under control. And then you need that key, those keys. Those are the most valuable keys in this entire town. It's insane. So first we're going to take from this chest just because it's here. You can take the gear. You can take whatever is valuable in here. It's random every time. You can have up to like 50 groschens in there, which is crazy. Just to have them free. They're just right there. But then the real treasure is going to be down here. And then I'm also going to show you something towards the end of the video that's also something you should do every few cycles that makes even more money. So we're going to come down here, get into this little courtyard right here. There's this door here with a very hard to pick lock, but that key opens this door every time. So much easier to get that key. There's a chest in here that has all of the equipment for all of the guards, including some noble gauntlets, plate knight gauntlets, stuff like that. So you can pick and choose the most valuable if you don't want to carry a ton of stuff, or you can just transfer all, which will make you super heavy. I just like to close the door behind me. I don't think it really matters. Sometimes it does in this game, but generally not for something like this. And then after that, if that's enough, you're just going to go ahead and sneak out of here. And then after that, what you're going to do is you have a few choices. So if you've never done this before and you barely have any money in the game at all, you can wait till daytime and still sell it as stolen goods. The guy will buy them as stolen goods, but he'll like barely give you any money. If it's worth 500, he'll give you like 180 or something. The other thing you can do, if you have a bunch of food and you have Savior Schnapps, you're all set. Then you go back in here and you just wait for extended periods of time. So I would say 2 to 3 days, and after, I'd say 3 days ideally if you can. After 3 days of sitting here, eating food and sleeping and eating food and sleeping and waiting and sleeping, you do that 3 days, and then like 2/3 of the stuff will not be stolen anymore. And what you can do then is, if it's not stolen, if most of it's not stolen, then you can slip in stolen goods, and he won't ding you in price for it being stolen. He'll just act like it's not stolen. And so that'll get you way more money. I mean, significantly more money. It's definitely worth doing if you can. After you've waited about 3 days, try to finish on a sleep cycle, and I'll explain why in a second. And in case anyone's confused at where we are, we're right here on the map. I don't really have much of the map explored, but we are over here in Troszkowitz, and we are right over here at this place. That's where this merchant is. So you'll know because he has like a yellow door. Come in here, talk to the guy now, and go ahead and try to sell all that stuff that you got. And it's going to take all the money that he has and some most of the days. Now, it's random what they have, so some days they won't have as much, and some days the trader won't have as much. So you just get what you can. And the thing is that if you finish on a sleep cycle so that you're rested, then what you can do is, even if he doesn't have enough money, you can actually sleep or wait outside. In my case, he does. I'm going to go ahead and haggle with him. And you're going to want to haggle too, because that's another big thing about this. You can build rapport with him, which will make it so you get even more and more money from him doing this. But if he doesn't have enough money and you still have some things left over, you can walk over to here, and then you can wait right here for 24 hours. And for some reason, I never get in trouble for loitering doing this. The guards will get you in trouble for loitering in some places, but right here, it's fine. You could just wait here for 24 hours and then come back and have another like half day's worth of money for you to sell into. Or if you need to buy anything, like I usually just buy savior schnapps every cycle so I can collect them because they're so important. And then also some food every cycle or two so I can keep up with this. And you just repeat this. And now because I waited for it to be the stealing part, stolen goods to be not stolen anymore. Now what I can do is I could just go back into that house, wait till night, go in there, pickpocket that guard again, and then go over there and do it again, and then come back and repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat as much money as you want to get. And if you want to keep any of it, I mean, some of that stuff's actually really insanely good for the early games. I mean, you could just keep some of it. And then there's something else you need to do every few cycles. So I talked earlier, if I still have you here, there's some stuff I said about what you can do every, I think, 2 to 3 cycles is probably good. Because you want to do it every like 5 to 6 days, maybe 7. There's one other thing you can do for a giant burst of extra money, which is kind of crazy. So what you're going to do is you're going to head back over to there. Okay, once you get into here again, you can steal from the guard. You might want to steal from the guard afterwards because it makes you so heavy. Get over to here and then save your game. And if you haven't lockpicked before, go buy the lockpicks from that guy. And what you can do is right in here, you can lockpick this. I don't know if that key he has unlocks it or not, actually. I have the option right now, and I don't know if it's because I've already had the key recently from the people or not. But if his key unlocks it, then great. You won't need a lockpick, at least for this door. If not, then just lockpick it. It's a pretty easy one. So what you're going to do is you're going to actually want to go up the stairs, and there's a scribe up here. And this guy has something that's going to make us a ton of money. So if it's going to be really hard without high thievery skill, so it might be a bunch of cycles before you can get the thing from this guy. This guy loves to wake up, okay? But if you can manage to get both of his keys, you are in for some serious money each cycle. So just as your thievery skill gets higher, this becomes more and more of an option. So what we can do now, I don't know, I just have this habit of closing the doors. I just like to pretend I'm a good thief. Once we have his keys, we can go up here to where the bailiff sleeps. And if you have the key, you can just unlock it. If not, I think the guard down there also has the key to this. I'm not even sure where I got it. And it will eventually not work, and I'll have to steal it again. But in here's the bailiff. You can steal a bunch of stuff from here, but that scribe key opens up this chest. And this chest has books in it. But these books don't refresh super fast. He also has an insane amount of groschens in here. So don't miss it just for that at least. But look how valuable these books are versus how much they weigh. It's insane. So take all those. And then while you're in here, if you want, you can try to open that. I think this guy has the key for this. I don't remember, but just keep playing around. You'll figure it out. There's also some valuable armors and weapon and stuff in here each time. It's randomly generated, obviously, but you can go in here and get a bunch of stuff and some groschens. And then also you can rob this thing, which can have some really valuable stuff in it each time. And then you can also rob this, which could have groschens in it, and soap, which are worth a bunch. And so you add that to the cycle, and that's going to, like, almost double your... It probably is going to double your revenue, let's just call it, per hour. So after that, yeah, you just go back over to here if you still have the key. Get in here, and then take all this stuff, too. And then you're going to crawl your way out of here. And then you're going to spend however many days it takes to unload that on the merchant. You're just going to go back to the shack in the back. You're going to sleep in there and wait, and sleep in there and wait, and then go to the merchant, and then sell everything, and then go sleep and wait for 2 days, and then he'll have his money again, and you'll sell again until you're all sold out. And then you're going to go back and steal a cycle of armor, and then you're going to, unload that over 3 days or 4 days, and then you're going to go back and steal the armor, and you're going to steal all the stuff I just stole, and then you're going to load that over like 6 or 7 days or whatever, and repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat, and you'll have more money than you even know what to do with in this game. I have not had enough time because I didn't get early access, so I don't know if there's something later on where you're going to be spending like 30,000 groschens or something. I have a feeling not really for the most part. And once you have, 10,000, I mean, you can pretty much buy anything that you want. So basically infinite money, especially early game. I hope that helped you out, guys. It took me literally like 7 hours of toying around to find the ultimate thievery thing in this starting town. And it blew my mind how crazy that cycle is and the repetitiveness of it, and you can just repeat it forever. So hopefully it helped you out, guys. If you're struggling with money, it was just pissing you off or something, be careful. It kind of ruins the game to have infinite money in some ways, so be warned. You kind of can't open Pandora's box basically just now, and it might take some of the fun out of the game. But if you needed money, hopefully that did it for you. Hopefully that helps, guys. That's how to make an unbelievable amount of money super fast, even early game, and it'll last you into the late game in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.